Ladies and gentlemen, the autopsy from the coroner has come out, and you just might be surprised at what really happened to this black student that was found hanging. Good evening, my American informed brothers and sisters. Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith, and you're watching my channel, Model Renaissance Man, which I'm greatly appreciative of. Follow me up here, follow me down here. Click this because it helps me. Thank you very much. If and when you do subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification that will bring in the drop box for you to select all notifications. Don't forget to check out the other channel, Man, Husband, Father. I know, folks, stuff just keeps coming in, you know. Had to have my date night with my wife and all that stuff like that, okay? So I had to get that in before I bring this news to y'all because that is way more important than this. I'm just keeping it 100%. Real family coming for everything, but I am glad that I'm able to come back and have this little bit of energy to roll this stuff out to you guys because I need to sit up because I ate a lot today. I ate a whole lot. I know y'all don't care about any of that, but nevertheless, let's get ready to go roll into this story. I covered a story the other day regarding Trey in Mississippi who was found swinging from a tree by his neck, okay? Some things you just can't say on YouTube, but y'all get it, right? I'm not saying that to be condescending or mean or insensitive or anything. I'm just letting you know certain things you can't say on YouTube. It rhymes with ooh-eyed, okay? Anyway, people instantly jumped to the conclusion that it was something racially related. I've gotten things from family saying that he had his legs and arms broken, right? So, when the police got there and did their initial investigation, they found that there was no foul play. But again, it's something powerful that Denzel Washington said. He said it's not about telling the truth. It's about who said it first. They don't even have to be true. Whoever said it first and get it out there, and all of a sudden it done rolled up and piled up. By the time you do get to the truth, it don't even matter right now because everybody's still rolling with the initial who said it first. It was lynching. NAACP said that. You got the black little college student on there saying, I'm scared as a black woman to walk around because this happened to a black man. So we're going to have to move differently. Like I said, people came out saying that there were broken legs and broken arms. Police did their investigation, found no evidence of foul play or anything. When you look at evidence in regarding foul play, they look at things from a forensic standpoint. They look to see if there's any dirt moved wrongly, if any mulch is out of place, if there's signs of drag mark, was his shoe off, was a sock off, was there any signs of struggle in the grass, any signs of struggle on the tree, it was any bark ripped from the tree or anything like that. Any tire marks, any footprints, any of that. And they said that, hey, this is not any signs of foul play. But we're going to let the coroner also look at this too. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you might be surprised at what the coroner found. Check it out.
Family in Mississippi is now begging for answers after their 21-year-old was found dead hanging from a tree at Delta State University. Campus police say the body of 21-year-old Trey Reed, a black student, was discovered by staff members on Monday morning. Authorities quickly ruling out foul play, and during a press conference today, the university president insisting that race relations are not an issue at the university.
I can say that my heartbreak is comprehensive not just for Trey, although it is primarily for Trey, but for the fact that the rest of the world has an impression of Delta State that is so at odds with what I know to be this institution. This institution should not be associated with hate or hate crimes.
Civil rights attorney Ben Crump, now representing Reed's family, demanding more transparency. The family saying we cannot accept vague conclusions when so many questions remain. Let's bring in our Ike Ajachi. So, Ike, what are we learning from police today? And are they still continuing to rule out foul play?
Yeah, Kira, several different agencies surrounding this investigation are saying just that. The Delta State University police chief, he's come out and said that there is no indication of foul play surrounding this incident. He also said that there is no ongoing threat to staff or faculty. Now, if you also look at what the Bolivar County Coroner's Office is saying, it's also falling in line with that. They're saying through a preliminary examination that there are no injuries to 21-year-old Trey Reed's body that are consistent to a physical physical attack. So that they said that there are no lacerations, no bruises, no broken bones, anything that would look like there was a physical attack to his body. Now, the coroner's office is saying that they are investigating this as a suicide, and they're also saying that the full autopsy is currently being done by the Mississippi State Crime Lab, and that'll be finished in about 24 to 48 hours, Kira.
So what is the family saying? Are they thinking it's a suicide?
Well, Kira, the family of Trey Reed right now, they are expressing deep frustration and they are demanding transparency surrounding this investigation. Right now, through their attorney, Vanessa Jones, they have announced that they are conducting their own independent autopsy and they're even conducting their own investigation around this. They are demanding answers, they're saying, that are shrouded in some kind of a cloud of secrecy. This is according to the attorney and the family. So what we're seeing right now is that they're claiming that there has been a lack of direct communication from law enforcement, from the university to the family on the day this incident was discovered. That is, of course, on September 15th, just 2 days ago. They're saying there has been no communication, and that's exactly what they're demanding. Take a listen.
Family does not know exactly what happened on September the 15th of 2025. We are seeking answers. The family of Trey Reed has not even received a phone call from the president of Delta State University.
He told me that they found Trey Reed in his room. And he didn't say possible suicide, he said suicide.
Now, Kira, it is important to note that the university did respond, the university president that is, by saying that the university contacted an individual for Trey Reed who is listed as the next of kin. And they said that happened on that day, Kira.
Yeah, I know. I know y'all were thinking the same. I know. Nothing. No foul play, which means it confirms what the police did in their investigation. When he said there was nothing wrong with that boy's body, that means there were no broken bones. And a lot of times when they do these things, if you don't know this in medicine, I don't know if this particular coroner did it, but a lot of times they do what you call palpation. They touch different parts of the body, see if anything moves in certain ways, do certain movements to the joints and things like that, touch to see if there's any play with the bones, joint play, things like that, right? But they also would do an x-ray. I don't know if this coroner did it, but the fact that he came out and concluded that there are no signs of any foul play, family's going to have to accept it. It's hard to believe that your child would do such a thing to themselves, which I completely understand. I get it. So they're calling for even more investigation. Colin Kaepernick, you know him, down on my knees, still trying to be in the NFL. It ain't going to work. Black grifting and pimping is what he's good at. He said, you know what? I will do this, and we're going to have a private investigation, which most likely is going to turn up nothing, folks, because you know what? The original coroner that did this does not have no agenda, most likely. I hope they don't. They took pictures. If they took x-rays, if they do turn it over to someone to do their own private investigation, all of a sudden his legs were broken, his arms were broken. We got the original x-rays right here. So hopefully they don't play no games like that. But, you know, your heart goes out to the family. Pray for the family. This is tragic. This is horrible. A lot of people that do things like this, I know y'all say he was a good kid, things like that. He very well may have been. But it don't mean that these people are not struggling with a lot of things that's going on with them internally. So to me, I'm going to go out on a 90% chance of saying this was self-inflicted and it had nothing to do with nothing that nobody did to him. If it turns out to be something else, I will stand correct. I will get on here and say how wrong I was, how I missed this. I'd have no problem being accountable and admitting to something that I was wrong on. But to try to turn this into some huge racial thing to keep all this dumb stuff going is ridiculous when the evidence is right there. And like they said, the college has no racial issues on that campus. So don't try to bring that attention to that and start none there. But look at how already, like some of the answers, the young black girl that said, as a black woman, come on now. That just goes to show you that you have been invaded in your cerebral cortex with wokeism. Just because a black person died or died in this manner does not instantly should make you jump to, must be a race thing because they used to do this to us. Come on now, stop it. Stop. He took himself out. He had some mental issues that he just felt that he couldn't deal with. You know what, y'all, I'm done with this. What are y'all thoughts? Do you think there was some foul play in here and they just covering up? Do you think they're lying? You see what color the police officers in were, majority of them? You see what color the chief was? Well, they just cooning. I know. They tap dancing. They just doing what master say. You've been so trained and bamboozled by this, you already know excuses to even give. Those ain't real black men. They might be skinfolk, but they ain't kinfolk. They just coon and tap dance. They're going to do whatever master say. They like to stay in the house. I know. It definitely ain't that the boy did this to himself. It can't be that. Anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think by putting in the comments below for this video. Do not forget to do what you see in its elements right here that would greatly help my channel. Please do this. The next video I may do tonight, I don't know, will be up there. Things as of yesterday right here. If you have not subscribed, click that. I am Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man, and I hope and pray every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, praying every last one of you guys in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.